What's up, YouTube? Team Movies here. It's Thursday. That means it's time for my opening this week segment where I talk about the new films out this week. Now, there's not really a whole lot out this week, really. Like, there's only one nationwide release film, and the rest are like limited release. So it's kind of dead this week. I mean, I guess studios are afraid of It Chapter 2 maybe, but who knows. Anyway, here are the films that's coming out this week. Alright, opening up tomorrow, or I should say tonight, because technically they open up tonight now. But opening up tonight, we got It Chapter 2. Seeing it tomorrow and can't wait to see It Chapter 2. I mean, I really quite liked the original, I thought it was really, the last one, I can really that. But I thought the last It was really creepy. It was really cool. Bill Skarsgård was a really great Pennywise. Based on a book by Stephen King. There's that. And yeah, I cannot wait to see the sequel, because this time we got the adults, like the adult version of the Loser Club in play. Like got Jessica Chastain, Bill Hader, James McAvoy, some great actors playing the adult version of the Losers Club. And of course, you got the kids come back too. I mean, I'm really glad they decided to bring the kids back, to be honest with you, because, I mean, the kids in the last one had some great chemistry, so, anyway, yeah, I'll be seeing It Chapter 2 tomorrow, and I'll, of course, give out my review. Alright, like I said, there's not a whole lot of big stuff out this week. There's mainly some more small affairs out, one of which is a film called Edie, which here's what it's about. Following the death of her husband, Edie, played by Sheila Hancock, breaks free from years of control and rebels against her daughter's wish for her to move into a living by embarking on a adventure she and her father had always longed for. A trip to the Scottish Highlands to climb the world's famous Mount Sullivan. And along the way, she hires young camping shop owner Johnny, played by this actor named Kevin Guthrie, to be her guide. I mean, I saw the trailer for this, and it actually looks really heartwarming, very sweet. I mean, I don't really know the actress in this. Like, I don't know who Sheila is, so I can't really comment on her. And I really don't know any of the actors involved with this. But it looks like it could be something really nice, charming, and I'll probably give this one a shot. Alright. Also out this week, there's a film called Night Hunter, which stars Henry Cavill, Alexandra Daddario, Sir Ben Kingsley, Nathan Fillion, Mika Kelly. Some really good cast members. And here's what it's about. A weather lieutenant, his police force, and a local vigilante are all caught up in a dangerous scheme involving a recently arrested troubled man who's linked to years of female abduction and murder. Now this, I saw the show for this. It looks awful. I mean, it's a shame because I like Henry Cavill, but I mean, sometimes his like non-Superman films aren't always the best. Like, yeah, there was. Of course, we had Man from U.N.C.L.E. He was great in, and of course, Last Mission Possible was great. But most parts, this Night Hunter film does not look all that great, and it also is getting terrible reviews, by the way. As we speak, it has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, so yeah. It has Alexandra Daddario in it, and, I do like Alexandra Daddario. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen that new show, Why Woman Killed, give that one a shot. It's a really good show. But, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Night Hunter looks really bad, and, yeah. Definitely not check this one out. Alright. Okay. Also out this week, there's a film called Miss Purple, which is directed by Jesse Chan, who you guys might know from the Twilight films. And here's what it's about. Miss Purple is a drama about Asian American sister and brother, Casey, played by Tiffany Chow, and Carrie, played by Teddy Lee, who were raised and are now seemingly stuck in Koreatown, Los Angeles, abandoned by their mother and brought up by their father. The siblings continue to struggle with deep emotional wounds from the difficulty of the parental dynamic. Now, with their father on his deathbed, the estranged Carrie comes to help Casey care for him. As they reunite over their dying father, Casey and Carrie confront their shared past, attempting to mend their relationship. I mean, I saw the trailer for this. It looks really. I mean, we just had the farewell, which you're gonna need tissues, a little bit of tissues with that one. But this looks pretty heartwarming. I mean, it's a film about siblings and all that. Justin Chon actually last directed this movie called Gook, which I remember seeing one time on TV. It's a really nice little film. It was like a Sundance hit when it got released, and I didn't see it in theaters, but I saw it like one time on TV, and it's a nice little flick. So this is like his follow up to Gook, and other people you got in this, you got the Asian dude from that new show Single Parents. He's in this. I think this looks really nice, so I'll probably give Miss Purple a shot. There's also a French film called Aga coming out this week. There's a documentary about called Linda Ronstadt, The Sound of My Voice, which is a musical, pretty much like a musical documentary about pretty much about one of the versatile singers, female singers of the 20th century. And like here, you'll see interviews from a few musicians like Dolly Parton, Bonnie Raitt, and many others. I mean, I do like me a good documentary, so maybe I'll give this one a shot. Who knows? Okay. Also, out this week, there's a film called Next Level, which I don't know a whole lot about, but it pretty much centers on teens who compete for best performers of the summer while at Next Level. And the people in this includes Emily Skinner from that Annie Mac show. This actress named Chloe Lugzak, Chloe East. Some interesting cast members. Like I don't, never really haven't seen the trailer for this, so we can't really comment on the film itself. There's also out this week. There's another coming of age film called Boy Genius, which stars Miles Brown, who of course, who you might know as playing Jack Johnson on Blackish. He plays a character named Emmett, who's like a popular junior at Hart High School, and he also happens to be highly imagined. He also is like a child prodigy, and so like after his brother named Luke, played by Skyland Brooks from Empire fame, who's also a junior, and Emma's best friend, is accused of being involved in a rash of deeds at the school and all. So Emma must like find a way to prove that his innocent before their mom ships Luke to a boarding school and all. I mean, it looks. I saw the trailer for this. It looks pretty interesting. I mean, a film about a child prodigy. We don't really have much of those films, but Miles Brown, almost a teller. Miles Brown, who's on Blackish. I think he's a really great actor. He's really great on Blackish. So Marsha A. Martin just had a big hit with Little, so hopefully down the line we'll see how like hopefully maybe Miles Brown will be a bigger star in the near future outside Blackish. That would be interesting to watch. And also you got Rita Wilson's in this. Some really interesting actors. There's also a film out this week called Strange But True, which stars Margaret Qualley, who could be seen in theaters now in Once Upon Sorry for that. Margaret Qualley could, of course, be seen in theaters now in the new film Strange But True, and the film also features Blythe Danner and Greg Kinnear and Ava Ryan. Just in time for that new film Ford versus Ferrari, there's a new car racing documentary called Blink of an Eye, which features Trace Atkins, who was just seen in that Bennett's War film. And last but not least, there's a horror film out this week called Panic, which here's what this film's about. I saw the trailer for this. This looks dumb, but I'm kind of intrigued by it. In the film, it's Sam's first day as a pizza delivery driver, and it's not going according to plan. And so, like, at the end of a long day and not enough tips, her last delivery turns out to be for a group of synaptics looking for someone to sacrifice. And so, like, now in the fight for her life, Sam must fend witches, evil spells, and demonic creatures off. Dang. A few people you got in this. You got Haley Griffith from The Loudest Voice, Ruby Manone from Happy Death and Shameless. You also got real life couple Jerry O'Connell and Rebecca Romaine. Some really interesting actors are featured in this. I think this looks completely dumb, but I'm kind of intrigued by it. It looks kind of interesting. And I don't know much about the actress who plays the lead. She looks great in this. I think Cincinnati Picnic could be something really fun to watch. So maybe I'll give that one a shot. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me leave it to you guys. Which of these are you interested in watching? Are you interested in It Chapter 2? Are you interested in Cincinnati Picnic? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here, C Moves, signing off.